everybody, welcome back to Pokémon Sapphire. I'm Nick, and I've got someone else with me if you watched my playthrough from 7 years ago.
I'm Nick as well.
Yeah, I kind of thought for the finale of the main playthrough, I kind of wanted to go back to old times.
It's nice to be back.
And then, here's the team.
It's a hell of a team.
Yeah, and want to take a guess why this thing is here?
Well, I'm guessing you have that there because there's quite a few Pokemon in the Elite Four that can't actually injure it.
Actually, that's not why at all.
Why?
Do you know what moveset Kyogre has at level 45?
No, I don't remember.
Hydro Pump, Ice Beam, Body Slam, Calm Mind. I just sit there.
Oh, God. Oh,
That is the entire reason I brought Shedinja in. And here's the thing. I was only using Pokeballs to try and catch it. Guess what kind of Pokeball I actually caught it in?
Netball. Or Timer Ball. Or did you actually catch it in a Pokeball?
Premier Ball.
Oh,
on
Jesus.
the first one. I called it a posh motherfucker.
I missed that episode.
Well, it came out fairly recently. Alright. And then it's just like, but here's the thing. There's something not in its level up moveset here. I bred Silverwind onto it.
Yeah, I can see that.
I also bred Drill Peck onto a Xatu. Because I felt like it.
Yes, you did.
It didn't even take all that long for the new ones to catch up. And then...
Jesus Christ, Nick.
I went in.
Yes,
I went in. And then this thing just took all the water HM, so I'm just like, sick.
Yeah. But Whiskatch is surprisingly powerful. I've always went with a Whiskatch over a Marshtomp.
Swampert is actually better.
Swampert.
In terms of stats.
It is in terms of stats, but I've always went with the Whiskatch. At level 100, I've always preferred the Whiskatch. Just in terms of movesets. I mean, what
the internet would probably tell you otherwise, but you have your preferences.
This is true.
Because this is the internet.
Yes. They'd hate me for it, but I'd prefer the Whiskatch. For the longest time, I was actually trying to breed Aggron and Tyranitar for speed.
Ag!
Yeah, I can see for Tyranitar because, well, you kind of have to go perfect IVs or bust.
And
Perfect nature
and perfect IVs. It was a bitch.
And then I have this thing, I taught Brick because there's no way I'm getting this thing to Sky Uppercut in this playthrough. That's getting me too damn long. Also, the overall team is 2 levels lower compared to the 7 years ago playthrough. I had everyone at 50.
This is true.
And I also have a supply of items just because I am not dealing with that shit. Alright. And it's like, do you have the badges?
Yep.
Here. I have them. Get out of my damn way. And then dark types first, so Shedinja's a no-no here. Ghost types, Shedinja's a no-no because it can't one-hit KO them. Ice types are a no-no because they have hail. Some of the dragon types it can work. It won't work against elements because it's both fly and flamethrower.
But Blaziken will be a beautiful job here.
I'm trying something a little... I probably should have led with that, but we're trying things a little different. Besides, I have healing items. I'll be fine.
Yeah, you'll be. You've been playing this game for what? How many years now?
Came out in like, what, 2002? 2003?
16 years now? You've got this in the bag.
Oh hey, my favorite move. Especially when things go like miss, 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 miss all in a row.
Mm-hmm.
Like the one time I had Rock Tomb miss 4 times in a row.
Oh god.
By the way, speaking of rock moves, did you know Rock Throw's accuracy in Gen 1 is terrible?
No, I didn't.
Yeah, it was something like... Postme will actually put the actual percentage, but it's like something like 60% accuracy. It's garbage.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
At least now I actually ate the attack drop, so now Brick Break is good to go. Though if it does have... Also, what is damage? And rip you. Also, the convenient thing of having Pokemon at level 48 means if they level up to 50, I can show them off in the Battle Tower in post-game.
This is true.
And because this is not an emulated version of the game, I can do silly things like, oh hey, I can do all the e-reader stuff on camera this time. Blaze Click could probably do more. It's weak to either one.
Yes, it is. Shiftry is dark and grass.
And we got the hit. I'm betting it's not a one-shot. Or it is. You never know. Because sometimes damage ranges are like, nah. Good thing Dark type is special in this game, otherwise this thing's high base attack would actually be somewhat of a problem. And that's where Gen 4 fixes a lot of Pokemon, honestly.
Yeah.
Sharpedo is an example. Terrible in this generation. Like, the worst. Oh, speaking of which, hi. Ow.
That was bad. Uh-oh. But you got
I have revives. What do I actually want to do? Yeah, this is what I'm doing. T-Bolts!
Yeah.
And this is also who I'm going to be leaning on for Dragon types, because...
Ice Beam.
Ice Beam, anyone? Also, it's showing off its swagger. And I'm like, how do you show off your swagger when you don't have limbs? And the shape of your body means you can't bend. You're pretty much a shark that looks like a freaking bullet. I'm a sack of hit points.
This is true. That's something you always had above me, is that you could always take a team that was sub-level 50 through the Elite Four. I always had to take at least 2 Pokemon that were above level 70 with me. So that I could just
we were kids,
slam.
and I learned the game. Also, this happens. Now, he gets to suffer 50-50s. But the AI will always work because, well, the AI is a dirty, dirty cheater. See what I mean?
Yeah.
Especially in Stadium 2. That shit's the worst.
Oh yeah, that shit was the worst. Speaking of Stadium 2, I miss my Nintendo 64.
I've got mine right over there.
Sold mine, what? 7 years ago? 8 years ago?
Emulation's now good enough at this point, so if you've got the ROM...
Well, hopefully it'll get a little bit better. MIPS just became open source a few days ago.
Nice. It's not something I keep track of too much.
Oh, it's something that I've been keeping track of.
I mostly just use emulation for things like ROM hacks, translation patches, that sort of thing.
Well, I keep track of it because it makes sure that the optimization gets better over time.
I also know that some games will just run better. Like, as an example, there are mods for example, Fire Emblem Path of Radiance. The combat scenes are normally locked to 30 FPS. People have unlocked it to 60 FPS in Dolphin.
Nice.
So there's also things like that, making games more optimized.
Well,
than on actual hardware.
My thing about optimization is all the time-based events in DK64 will become improved over time. So you won't have to go into the settings, mess with them to do all the DK-based events with instead of failing them automatically on the default settings.
I'm guessing there's like a piracy check or whatever?
It's not a piracy check. Like, if you do certain areas as chunky, if you don't have the actual console, there's no way you can get across the entirety of the map. It doesn't give you enough time. Like, it gives you the 30 seconds instead of, 50. Like you're supposed to.
That's weird.
Yeah, it's just,
I've only ever played it on console, so...
Yeah. You'd have to actually play the emulated and actually go,
Also-
oh, that should be 50 seconds.
Also, do you notice how clear the picture is on the TV?
Yeah, it's crisp.
That's because I bought this... So do you know about the GameCube HD adapter?
No, I don't.
It's a $150 thing that attaches to the back of GameCubes that have the digital out.
Mm-hmm.
So I have the first model of it. There's a second one now that has the option of having, you can use Wii component cables if you want to use that option to output. But this is currently via HDMI.
Mm-hmm.
You can use a generic IR remote, and you can also get a bunch of options too.
Mm-hmm.
So it's basically $150, and you have all these options in the thing.
Nice. It's worth it. I mean, this picture's really crisp.
This is 480p at its best.
Yes.
And while the methods I'm actually using to play GBA games isn't like the highest quality, like there are better, sharper methods of doing it. This is just the way I have right now because of the launcher software that's in the for the GameCube.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not exactly remembering all of the methods on top of my head to get it better, but there are ways that are better. But for me, right now, this is fine.
Yeah. Especially for a Game Boy Advance game.
Alright, ghosts are next. I think it's a Dusclops first, so I think we're just gonna do this, and... Since Ghost is physical, let's just try and wall things. Unfortunately, it is... Wait, no, it is pressure, not levitate. I want to spam Iron Tail anyway. Because Iron Tail is stab and Earthquake isn't. I do know that one of these Dusclops says Earthquake, so I can't keep Aggron in, because despite having sky-high defense, 4 times weakness, baby! And I'm pretty sure it's the second one that has Earthquake. This one shouldn't. However, I don't like me 50-50s. Thank God this got changed to 30% in later generations.
Yeah.
Starting in Gen 6. Ha! No damage. Speaking of Future Sight, I found it weird that for some reason it's in Wish Cash's level up moveset. I'm like, what?
What is a wish catch?
And this is the part where I say no to this. Wish Cash, how much can you tank? Yeah, I saw that one coming a mile away. Also notice I set it to set instead of switch.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that did like nothing. It doesn't actually do like super effective damage until like Gen 5 or something.
Yeah.
Whereas it's like right now this and Doom Desire are typeless damage.
Yeah.
Can't remember which one of its defensive stats is higher, so I'll just go with Stab Surf.
Motherfucker.
Yeah, that doesn't surprise me. At least its HP base isn't the highest.
This is true.
Yeah, eat your citrus berry. At least it's only 30 hit points instead of like straight up fourth of your maximum health.
Yeah.
It's also like in things like Little Cup where you only use level 5s. You just ban citrus berries because it's like full heal. It's only like 20 something hit points for Pokemon.
Jesus.
I actually have a good team set up for Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu. Like actually like maxed out and everything.
Let's Go Pikachu was which?
The Switch one.
Ah, yes, that was the new one.
And there's one Pokemon that I'm technically missing, but I have to play a bunch of Pokemon Go to get it. Because it's a mythical Pokemon called Meltan, which evolves into Melmetal. And I can transfer it to Let's Go Pikachu. And the thing is really, really good. Being Pure Steel's pretty good. Double Iron Bash is a 2-hit move that does a lot of damage. And while it's slow, if you paralyze your foe, you can get some good flinch hacks.
Wow, Jesus.
Para-flinching. And then you can also have like Earthquake, and depending on what kind of coverage, because Zapdos can wall it pretty well. In fact, when I've thought about this and was like, there's not a single generation where Zapdos is bad.
No, there isn't.
Zapdos is best bird.
Zapdos is best bird. I think every game where I've caught Zapdos, I've used it.
Like, it's not that it's broken, but everything about it is still fantastic. The only way it's going to be bad is because of power creep.
Yeah.
That means nothing! Absolutely goddamn nothing. Until the next generation, where it actually will, and then I'm just like, shit. That's the worst part of this fight out of the way. Ding for you. And at this point, I can actually afford to go back to Aggron because nothing else can actually threaten him. Like, even though that's a special attack, it's like, Bayonet's special attack is really crappy. We just spam Iron Tail until this is, till the cows come home. Like, that might matter for things that have Faint Attack, but I don't give a flying fuck.
Wow.
Probably should have used something that has more accuracy, like Earthquake, but eh. Just because, I've had Iron Tail miss on me more times than I'd like. I also will show off getting Jirachi for this game, too.
Good.
Just because it's actual hardware, can use link cables. Because I don't think that sort of thing is actually programmed for emulate. Like, you can't do that via 2 emulators yet, I think.
No, you have to cheat it in, and it's not easy.
That's the kind of shit was like, I don't want to bother. I have all the hardware.
Yeah, you gave me my first Jirachi with the CD. With the
I still have that disc, too. Okay, the special defense drop actually makes that bad.
Yeah.
I'm just thankful that Bayonet has terrible special attack. So just to save my own ass, you do that.
Yeah.
Did you know they nerfed Hyper Potions starting in Gen 7?
Are you kidding me?
They're 120 hit points now. They actually give Max Potions a purpose.
Well, that's true.
And because this thing got a defense drop, Iron Tail should one-hit KO now. I'm surprised I haven't missed with this thing yet.
Yeah, it's a little surprising. You're actually doing really, really well so far.
I kind of had confidence once I leveled everything to 48 instead of having things at like 41, 42, I could take it. Just because Steven at the end, spoiler alert, is like 56?
Yeah.
Or 58? I am not taking on that thing with level 42 Pokemon. Hell no.
I wouldn't either.
And next up
I wouldn't feel comfortable taking him on level 48 Pokemon. But that's the difference between me and you.
Movesets, man. Let's get risky. Man, if only I had speed boost in this generation, that would be stupid. Because that's Blaziken's hidden ability.
Yeah.
That that got it banned from competitive Pokemon, at least for a while. I think it's like 2 Celio, 2 Glalie, and the Walrein, which I'm going to dread. Since this is setup fodder for me, here's my plan. 6 bulk ups. I want to roll her into the ground and then throw a pile driver on top of that. And any other kind of wrestling moves you can think of.
I think my strategy for her was Crunch on the Glalie and Thunder on the Celios and the Walrein. That's how I took care of her.
And this is not the first time I've pulled this crap either.
No, but you are a fan of stat.
They're good.
Users. Yeah, they are good. But I'm a fan of just powerhousing someone until they die without using stat changers. But that's my downfall. Is if I don't use stat changers, I'm gonna lose every time against someone.
And also in a competitive aspect, I will abuse entry hazards too.
Yeah.
Entry hazards are a bitch. For example, in Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee, there are stealth rocks, and there is no way to get rid of them.
And you'd happily use Baton Toss as well.
Actually no. I don't want to abuse Baton Pass. If you go by Smogon rules, they've actually just straight up banned Baton Pass because of how dumb it is. I don't care about your light screen. Because Brick Break is just going to shatter it anyway. Because I'm a dick. Also, the hail stopped, I think.
No.
Or it didn't. They also got rid of permanent weather setter like the abilities that made permanent weather, they made them just 5-turn weather in Gen 6 and onward. For good reason!
Yeah.
Gen 5 was the Weather Wars. Because Politoed and Ninetales got weather setting abilities as hidden abilities.
Oh no.
Politoed was the worst defender.
What weather was Ninetales?
It was drought.
Oh, okay.
The Alolan form of Ninetales will set hail.
Okay, that's understandable. Because when Ninetales was ice.
Break! That's the only time. I feel like that's the only time I'm going to get to see that animation. Because it's an actual different animation.
Wow. I don't think I've ever seen that animation.
And now I pray I'm faster than these seals, which I should be. Yeah, I really don't actually get to see that animation very often. Especially in 3rd generation, where that actually looked pretty cool. Mirror move. No. No. Get out. Hail continues to fall. I think they later changed it to that I'm being buffeted by hail. And so it's just like... I never remember being stricken by hail. At least just that random piece of text.
I remember it in 3rd gen, but I think it was 4th gen that changed it.
Yeah, that's probably where I remember. Oh, shit! Big guns!
Let's hope it's a one-hit KO. No.
I have ×6. That should be at least ×4 my attack.
Yeah.
And I have super effective damage, so... Die!
Good.
And it was
And
a
it's a critical!
Woo! I've actually been counting all the criticals my starter has been getting.
Good.
So, in the actual video, you'll hear a ting! I've also been counting all the times my opponent, when I have Shedinja out, has switched their Pokemon, and when Shedinja has died. Wow, I'm actually surprised you didn't go for a move that would kill me! So, die! This shouldn't have worked, but it
worked
did.
Really well. Blaziken almost got 2 levels out of it.
And, just in timeline-wise, this will actually come out the next Thursday.
Okay.
Because I'm trying my best to abide by episodes coming out Monday through Thursday, and I've been having good success with that so far. Wigglytuff, time to Ice Beam stuff.
Yeah.
I need you to
Take
survive against Salamence.
Oh, God.
Dragon Claw I'm not too worried about because it's a special move. It's like Fly is the only thing that'll actually do some damage to it because all of its other moves are special. Because thanks Physical Special Split.
Mm-hmm. I want that coat.
Coat be badass. I'm gonna say 2 or 3 Ice Beams. Just because level difference. Hey, how right was I?
You were right on point.
Ick. I don't like the speed drop. I know I'm gonna switch at some point. Yeah, I can just take that easy.
Yeah.
I counted Wigglytuff and Shedinja as my hard-to-use Pokemon for this run. Just because, other than hit points, most of Wigglytuff's stats are kinda garbage.
Yeah.
And please don't 25% me. It 25%ed me. What a dick.
Yeah, this is true.
But you don't get through the Elite Four without spamming full restores. Now, if it actually does have a physical move, Dragon Dance would actually terrify me. Because right now it already outspeed me, so I won't care. Yeah, it has good special defense, so even a ×4 Ice Beam would do a lot. You're gonna die. Love kills.
Yeah, it does. Even though I always ran with an Altaria.
I mean, special defense is good.
It is.
It's too bad that it's
Its special attack was low, wasn't it?
both of its offensive stats weren't the greatest in the world.
Yeah.
This is also why I wouldn't send out Shedinja at all right now. Because weather effect, die!
Yeah.
He has a Kingdra in Emerald, and that was annoying.
It was a little much.
But then again, I think the champion fight with Wallace was easier.
It was a lot easier. That's why I wanted to go find Steven after the Elite Four battle.
Because his levels are like 20 higher.
Yeah, and a lot funner.
Saw that one coming a mile away. Because you get 2 full restore uses. I have 20 plus. Suck my dick. Suck my dick. I ain't taking chances.
I wouldn't either, especially with a Flygon out. Yep.
It's not Earthquake.
Nope.
It only has 60 base power in this game. And because I'm slower, I get to take advantage of speed and kill it. Love kills again. It's almost like lightning struck twice or something.
Yeah. Benefits of having a Wigglytuff.
Is it? No, it's just Flygon number 2.
He's saving the best for last.
This time, anyway. I forgot the moveset, so it's like Flamethrower? Okay. Okay! Come at me, bro! Wow, this recording's actually already at a half hour? Damn.
Well, the Elite Four battle is a long time.
Second full restore. We got this. Do this. Now don't pull a pocket earthquake, and I got this.
Oh.
Freeze for the win? Like, the freeze also happened on my Blaziken earlier, but then I just kind of stopped giving a fuck, because it defrosted so quickly. I didn't even pay attention. Hooray for 10% chances also is level 50. Holy shit. Though this is probably going to be the last I use of it, because I don't think there's a good Oh, fuck. You know what? Honestly, Shedinja takes one for the team.
Oh, no.
Shedinja is going to take one for the team. Because fuck this shit. I'm out. Shedinja goes out in a blaze of glory.
Another death for Shedinja.
I also play the sound effect Pingus when it dies. Because I love memes.
Yeah.
I'm letting I'm giving it full I'm giving it full hit points for this thing.
Oh yeah. You have to for that.
I'm also just gonna do whatever chip damage I can't. Did I seriously run out of surfs?
Yes, you did.
Waterfall it is, I guess. Chip damage. Because if I can make chip damage happen, maybe we can make Ice Beam a one-shot. Or not. It's probably gonna live up. Watch, it's gonna live with one hit point. Because I've been having that happen way too much in this playthrough. Where things live on just one hit point. I would have thought it used Dragon Claw. Okay, burn I don't care about. I care about the damage.
Yep.
Yeah.
One hit point.
No, that's actually not quite one hit point.
No, close enough. Probably like 20.
He has no more full restores. But I take no chances if he goes for Stab Dragon Claw.
Yeah.
Because Dragon Claw would have... What the fuck? Fly?
Yeah. He's always there, fly.
I know. But it won't one-shot me, so it'll probably... Or never mind, it was a crit, you dick! Asshole. You know what? Go fuck yourself. You asked for this. Holy shit, I'm faster than it? I knew my Xatu's been speedy, but holy shit.
Jesus Christ.
Skarmory's gonna be the lead for Steven. And I think it has Drill Peck. You know what's nice about Shedinja and revives?
Done.
No extra potions necessary. At least Shedinja I might be able to find some use for it in the Steven fight. Because I can't remember if Metagross has a move that hits it super effectively. Because I know it has at least Meteor Mash and Earthquake and Psychic.
I can double check.
Like, if I find out just as a surprise, I will laugh my ass off. I think I can find some use for Aggron, so I'll heal it. Here goes something.
Meteor Mash, Earthquake, Psychic, and Hyper Beam.
Yes! I get to use it! Yes! I can't use Screech to lower its defense, but yes! I have Dig. And he can't touch me because of Wonder Guard. Yeah! Side note, while you're there, what does Cradley have?
Cradley has Ancient Power, Confuse Ray, Sludge Bomb, and Giga Drain.
Can't use it there, Ancient Power. But here we go. Woohoo! Let's build the hype. Or I'll just use Blaze Kick. Forgot it had Toxic. I'm predicting 2-hit KO from Blaze Kick. Or one crit! Yes! Blessed crits. And we're level 50. Hot damn. You know what I say to this thing? 4 times damage. Even with 4 times damage, it had the defense. Combination of Earthquake and Toxic is gonna take me out. Or just Earthquake. Nope, Toxic will do the job.
Yep.
But Blaziken did what it needed to do.
This is true.
And I say, I'm a fish. I have Stab Earthquake.
They have a full restore.
He has one more after this. Bite me. I have Revive, so I have player advantage.
This is also true.
And because you're slow as a rock, die! I always found this thing to be a fucking nuisance.
It's a pain in the ass.
Grass Rock is actually a decent type combo.
Mm-hmm.
Because you can't Earthquake it, you basically have to use Fighting, Steel, and Ice to hit it super effectively. And it's got defenses. Yeah, this will do some damage. I was aware of this. But I'm not taking times 4 damage.
This is true.
I have 5 Iron Tails left. That's more damage than I thought. Holy shit. We have full restores. We're fine. Anything else you want to say about the Steven fight here?
Honestly, the Cradley is such a pain in the ass. It's where most of my fights ended.
Yeah, I'm not surprised. Though overall, I think he's no Cynthia.
No. Oh god, no.
Cynthia... Oh god, you should have seen my randomizer. She let off with a fucking Mewtwo!
That would have even been more of a pain in the ass.
Yeah, that randomizer was fun. Oh, this thing's also a bit of a pain in the ass.
No, I forgot he had a Claydol.
Just because its defenses are pretty high. Suck on that! Your Earthquake can't touch this! And I got super effective moves for you, boy! Sure, it's gonna take a while. Please don't proc your stat up. Please no. Giga Drain will do less, but at least I can spare some hit points.
It does have Ancient Power, though.
Good thing I stopped using Shadow Ball.
Yeah.
I'm like, I want my hit points back, bitch. Give it to me. This is full restore range. Ow. Yeah, I saw that one coming a mile away.
But
now he's out of them.
Yep.
By the way, I used my Shedinja against Wallace's Milotic. at the 8th gym, and he got to do nothing. Like, I think he was just trying to use recover, but it's like, lol, I did 3 screeches and 1 shadow ball. And that was so satisfying. Oh, he critted me. I wasn't paying attention. That's what I get for looking and talking at you. Oops.
You should pay attention.
Ow. I'm predicting he can 2-hit KO my Wigglytuff with Earthquake. Nope, that's 3-hit KO. I think we can do this. Yeah, we're fine. Yeah, we good. Or you get a 3rd full restore like a bitch.
Jesus Christ.
I'm honestly not all that worried, though.
No, you shouldn't be, but Steven's a pain in the ass.
But you know what's gonna happen once we finally get to Metagross?
Yeah, he'll sit there and run out of moves until he gets to struggle.
Nah, I think I have enough Shadow Balls and Silver Winds to do the job. Yeah! We froze him again! We froze the AI again! Fuck yes!
And Claydol was done.
Die! Oh, neat. We just have Armaldo and... Oh! We doing this, boys! We doing this! Go fuck yourself! How many digs? Oh, whoa! Hey, here we go! Oh, shit! I think this has Ancient Power, too. I think that's why he switched.
Yep.
Oh, I'm eating a Ancient Power. Or Aerial Ace, actually.
Yep.
Fingers!
Well, that sucks.
The AI knew better.
But you're Bug Rock. So you know what that means? I'm gonna spam some dives at you. Or waterfalls. Whichever, really. Ow. But you know what? I think spamming dive would be more hilarious.
Yes, yes it would.
It's the weakest of my moves, and that's what makes it funny. I'm doing this for the disrespect. Because normally this kind of move is trash.
Well, he disrespected your Shedinja, so you're disrespecting him. It's fair play.
Yeah. Yeah, I saw that one coming. But I'm faster than Armaldo, so, I'm gonna tell him go fuck yourself. With good all 4th full restore? What the fuck? That was unexpected. 4 full restores, neat. Oh, you just made Wishcash's job a lot easier. Because we're going Max Revive. No mercy.
Fingers!
He got his special defense back. Oh my god. Yeah, that was a little long-winded.
Yeah.
Yeah, no more. I'm gonna use Waterfall with base 87, like 70, 80 power, I think. I don't feel like Mercy.
Nor should you.
Oh, you dirty bitch. Take one for the team. I know what I did. Because I had a feeling this would happen. Gotta love them 10%, eh?
Mm-hmm.
you crit again, I would laugh, but you didn't. So die.
Thank God. Thank God.
Metagross is the only thing keeping me from getting on a boat. Thanks, Lonely Island, for that reference. God, there's a lot of memes out of them.
Yes, too many.
Now we just get to stand up here with 2 middle fingers up, and I'm just like...
Time to win.
Avoided damage with Wonder Guard. Avoided damage with Wonder Guard. Avoided damage with Wonder Guard. That's all this is gonna turn into. Avoided damage with Wonder Guard.
Avoided damage. Avoided damage.
And that would have done... Wow. Sounds like I'm fishing for a 10% boost. We are going to chip and chip and chip and make him suffer for the other 5 Pokemon I had to deal with. This is just the straight up go fuck yourself moment.
And this is why you have a Shedinja on your team all game for this moment.
Kyogre was the moment.
Well,
This is just this is the strawberry on top of the sundae.
Yeah, I can agree with that.
Also, Shedinja was actually fucking good against Tate and Lisa.
Yeah.
I just took out Solrock first because I was worried it had a rock move. And or flamethrower. For damage, Wonder Guard. If this kills, I will laugh.
Bye-bye.
Yes! We did it! For the longest time, I didn't know what kudos meant, but now it's just like, congratulations. It's just another word for it.
Yes. We've been beaten by an empty shell of a bug.
Shedinja pulls through! Hell yeah! Yeah, I already won!
Yes.
Too late, bitch! And now it's just the usual, yeah, you did it. Go record your shit in the Hall of Fame. Also, the instant I find Latias in the overworld, I am chucking the Master Ball at it because I'm having none of that shit.
I wouldn't either. It takes forever to catch the damn thing.
Roaming legendaries suck. Platinum is the worst. 5 fucking roaming legendaries. The 3 birds, Mesprit, and Cresselia.
Oh, that would be such a pain in the ass. The first time I played Sapphire, wasted my Master Ball on Kyogre.
And you didn't know about the Lati twins.
Yeah.
May I play the world's smallest violin for you?
I learned my lesson. I still caught Latias and Latios and Rayquaza.
That thing's Mega Evolution was so broken it made its own competitive tier. Literally a tier where one-hit KO moves are legal.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Rayquaza took, what, 10 hours to catch of resetting the game?
Blame the catch rate of 3 and it being level 70.
Yeah. I went through 3 sets of batteries to catch that damn thing.
They upped the catch rate for Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire because it's part of the post-game story. But you get to fight Deoxys!
Oh, Jesus Christ.
And it's level 80!
Oh, no. Oh.
I still caught it in a Pokeball! And you're in space! You actually get to fly on Mega Rayquaza into space!
Are you in a spacesuit?
Yes.
Okay, good.
They actually give you diving equipment, so it's like dive in that game actually makes sense. Where you have no diving equipment in this game, and it's like, how long can you hold your fucking breath?
Magic.
Also, you can actually surf on Kyogre if you catch it.
You made good time.
The grinding was several hours. If I didn't have to grind, the time would have been significantly lower. As an example, I beat Let's Go Pikachu in 25 hours. Keep in mind that's not speedrun time.
No, but you still made good time. Elite 4 in 30 hours is good time.
And keep in mind, this is dealing with breeding 2 Pokemon and raising them up.
Oh yeah.
And the Grinds Fest at the end.
You caught a Relicanth. That
I also caught a Wailord.
That means you're going for the Gigi...
Oh, I have to.
Yeah, you have to for lore.
Here's the thing. I didn't evolve a Wailord to get that Wailord. Do you want to know how I got it?
How'd you get it?
So, you know the route where the cave to initially find the cover legendary is? The route below that?
Mm-hmm.
There is a 1% chance while you're surfing on that water to find a Wailord.
And you found it.
Yep. Took me maybe like 8-10 minutes.
And you found one. Yep, but for lore you're gonna need to catch...
And I have Dig on Shedinja so I can get into the room in the first place.
Yep.
And I'm totally translating the Braille.
It's gonna take forever.
No, it's not. I could just find translations on the internet. Even though I did that myself years ago using the Nintendo Power issue that had the fucking Braille on it. I did that shit myself back in the day.
We all did. We didn't have the internet.
But I had easy access to translating Braille. Keep in mind, I don't know ASL.
Oh no!
So, in general, knowing stuff for, like, Braille and whatnot is a little above me.
Yeah.
I'm also going to show off the e-reader cards that give you fights, too. Like the ones that came with Ruby and Sapphire, I'll show those off.
Well, this isn't the end of the game. You have quite a lot of post-game
I have the
material to
extra
cover.
episodes to do. Like, the post... There isn't a ton of post-game in this. Like, there's more post-game in this than Red, Blue, Yellow. And honestly, I don't know if you can count Kanto as post-game for Gold, Silver, Crystal. Because I count that as just the second half of the game.
Yeah.
And honestly, the level scaling in that game is kind of fucked.
Yeah.
Remakes 2. I'm sorry, how long am I gonna deal with level teens, level 20s in the first half of the game? Like, seriously, what the fuck?
I thought it was funny how you could skip gyms.
You could
I always
kinda
skip
sorta do
Jasmine.
that in Red, Blue, Yellow. Like, once you got cut, you don't need to fight Lieutenant Surge. Like, you could fight those gyms out of order. Up until Blaine.
I never did that.
It's there. And I think it's actually possible to do some reverse gym strategies with some mods. I don't know.
But yeah, when I was playing Crystal, I believe, I always skipped Jasmine because of her goddamn Steelix.
No, I faced that shit right then and there. I went for that shit.
Because I always did 1, 2, 4, 5, 3 every time.
Well, actually, you had to fight Whitney.
Yeah.
It's after that point you could start moving around.
Mm-hmm.
Whew. Well, that was quite an Pokemon League run.
Yeah, now...
We got a little bit of
Legendaries.
everything in terms of editing magic. Shedinja died, Pokemon swapped, I got starter crits.
Yeah, the only thing you won't be able to do is... Mirage Island.
Fuck that shit. Especially since my
Internal clock
crystal
is-
oscillator is dead.
Yeah.
Although actually it's That's the only reason that there's batteries in the Ruby, Sapphire, Emerald cartridges in the first place. That's what keeps the clock running.
Mm-hmm.
It's chips on the cartridge that actually do save data for GBA games.
Well, doesn't that also make the berries grow as well, the chip oscillator? I mean, the crystal oscillator?
Something like that, yeah. Basically, anything that runs using the clock.
Yeah.
And both of these games are patched. So I can't show the pre-patch of what happens after a year of time. Because Fire, Leaf Green, and Emerald can all patch it. Yeah, that glitch was weird, but they fixed it.
No, say la vie.
Yeah, but that was a finale. And that means I get to start immediately on extra episodes.
Yeah! Extra episodes!
I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 legendaries to catch. I have the battle tower to go through. A few areas I did not go to. The last 2 trick houses. And I also have to do the second part of Abandoned Ship.
You could also finish the Pokedex if you're so inclined.
Fuck that shit. I don't get a reward for it. The only reason I did that in Emerald is because you got a Johto starter out of it. And I did that. Except I'd rather get a Johto starter in XD Gale of Darkness because they actually come with egg moves.
Ooh. Nice.
But I have to go through 100 fights without switching out my team at all.
That would be a pain in the ass.
It's more tedious than anything because you can just go with level 100s and just crush the thing.
Yeah. Yeah, you could. Could go with level 100s all overpowered.
Yeah, but that's if I ever want to Let's Play XD Gale of Darkness. And before I'm doing that, I'm doing Pokemon Coliseum, and I'm doing co-commentary on that one because, oh my god, Coliseum is so tedious.
But it's a good game.
XD is better.
They're both good games.
It's just that the beginning is so slow.
Yeah, this is true, but they're both good games.
It's just like, yeah, I can understand that they're good, but I can also understand faults within the games.
Yeah.
Meyer B is the best thing out of those 2 games. Holy shit. He goes from Michael Jackson to, holy shit, Michael Jackson. Anyway, I think we've been going on long enough. We're pushing an hour here, so I think with that, I'm a Nick.
I'm also Nick.
And we'll see you guys next time.
Adios.